Mm, okay. Um, we are back for work now. Remember, as I told you, um, sometimes uh, you'll find me busy, but that's fine because now we are back. That's the only important thing. And Monday, yeah, I didn't do anything with you guys because I was doing something and I was away from my work and anything to do with my businesses and everything. Okay. But now I am back starting now and tomorrow we will do every session and we will not be disturbed uh as long as tomorrow the Lord gives us another day. We'll do everything we can um, to move forward, right? Okay. If you remember on my Sunday video, these are the pairs we picked. These 5 pairs, right? Mm. And mm, let's just see how price reacted to them. Okay. So this is Monday. This is our price close. Just as I was expecting price to break below, right? Which was a very nice step forward. Sorry, I'm eating, but it's a very nice step forward. Um, the only thing is, when we close, price made the mistake. I won't necessarily call it a mistake, but it just did something we wouldn't like to see if our aim is to sell at this very instant, right? Mhm. What do I mean by saying so? Right? What price did was price ended up making a lower low and a lower high in the forward time frame. You see? So this means that I'm waiting for price to come back here in order to sell. But now I'm forced to what? To opt for price to go bullish again and then back bearish. Why? Because this quite right. Price broke my target, which is this one, perfectly, right? Mm-hmm. And why would I say the fall is bullish now? Hmm. Imagine if you saw the just that it's hard for me to rewind because I never subscribed to this thing. But if you saw the price at this level, what will you see? You will see a lower low, lower high, right? And a lower low. You see? Mm-hmm. Because of this angle here. You see? This angle there. Price is doing, price has made this angle. Even if here there's nothing, but price has made this angle there. You see? Mm-hmm. That's the most important thing. So now, price is what? Bullish. And I just saw that now because I said to myself, okay, what is for someone who saw the markets when price was at this level? Hmm? uh, when price was at this level. Someone who saw the market when price was at this level. What will they think? They'll think price has made a new lower low, you see? Mm. So price is bullish. So now since that price is bullish, what do we do? Hmm? Um, upon realizing that we are bullish after this experience analysis, that I think what I just saw now. Sorry, let me just do this. If you see me on TV, you see me being asked what snack gets you obsessed? Popcorns. And I don't like the I don't like the fully popped ones. I like it when some remains unpopped and I'll be eating those. Just like the struggle between my teeth just to break them. Okay, but now let's finish this so I can enjoy my snack nicely. So what I'm saying now is since price is bullish, you can see this is our lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high. All we just have to do is to wait for price to come back here in this same bullish style and then have a very nice shift and a very nice retest, and then I can catch that sale. You see? Mhm. The good part is the daily has already broken below this level, my selling zone. And not only has it done that, but you can also see I have some leverage on because of this double top here. You can see one, two. You see? So it's giving me some confidence of price pushing down. uh so that's all we need. Uh so we just hope this week we actually take a trade, okay? Then my favorite pair, um at the moment has finally retested. And by the look of things, you can see that the daily time frame will close bullish at this point. Okay? Mhm. Even though it was at the risk of going bullish because the US has opened the Straits of Hormuz. So hence this um, spike, hence this 1 hour candle, yeah. Okay? Mm, mm. So uh, that's why you're seeing me now. What did I do? That's why you're now seeing me say, okay. In the 4 hour time frame, we can be very good because all we need now is just the 4 hour to have a 4 hour shift and a break below, and then we can be still. You see? That's all we need to see. That's all. But the daily time frame, by the look of things, you can see that I need to see a daily holding. You see? Yeah, here, somewhere right there. If I see that, uh, then I can call it a very good trade. Mm, mm. So this is the 4 hour time frame. This is the daily time frame. So in this case, for me to know that this price is holding, I need another daily bullish close, yeah. And then I need another daily bearish close. So this, just by looking at this, it shows me that Wednesday cannot be the day I trade this pair. Why? Because price has tested this level first of all, and I really need to know if price is not aiming to break above this level tomorrow, or is not aiming to fill this week tomorrow. You see? So even if it's not the green candle, but the red candle would come in handy tomorrow. Very, very, very important to see that red candle. Uh, yeah, and when we see that, it's now even possible that the forward time frame, or if you can look at this, for me, I need to buy, right? I need the forward time frame to make a high, right? So this means that price should either sell below, respect this zone here, as I always tell you, uh, respect this level here, and then do what? Buy more. You see? Meaning just take out this level here. So I can know that we are buying. Just take out this level. And if it takes out this level, what does this leave me with? It now puts me again at risk of what? A daily going bullish, you see? So that's why I'm saying I need to see if tomorrow the daily will still hold and won't put me in a risk of price breaking above the 4 hour, the daily OG level, you see? Mhm. But if we are lucky, price ends up doing that, and then we have a daily close at this point, maybe at least the 4 hour just closing with this rejection. Then you can clearly see that what the type of candle I'm seeing here is indecision candle, or a bullish candle, but it let down closes with the wick again. Meaning now we can be very sure that the next candle that is on Thursday might break below and then give us our entry to then catch the sale. Okay. For since as long as the week has opened, the month has opened, it doesn't really matter the day we catch the trade. Okay. All that matters is everything is in line. We can catch the trade on Monday, Friday, but as long as it's in the perfect time frame. And I know on the weekends, I know a lot of things happen during the weekend, but also good things happen during the weekend. So, um, this is how I'm approaching this, and I'm informing you my future traders of how I plan to approach NZD-USD. Yeah, I think that's it. There's nothing I can add to it. AUD-NZD, we can clearly see that price is a bit stubborn, and it reached, imagine it has already even reached my take, the actual take profit I showed you guys, the actual take profit that when, if we just get a sale here, where price was supposed to give us a sale, I showed you guys here, our take profit should not be this point here. It should be even down there. And it did that, just that. But if you look at the forward time frame, price couldn't just do the simplest thing we needed, which was break. If you've been following me, you notice that there was something like this here. I just removed it. This is what I was just waiting for, price to just retest. But you can see the kind of break we had, which was even during Asian session, is a break where you expect no retest. And even though price also ended up breaking below this level, you can see the break also had no retest. So even if you switch to the 4-hour time frame, 3-hour time frame, 2-hour time frame, so long as I'm not seeing any weak pullbacks here, this means that there was no retest in the lower time frames at all. So this was a very nice trade. Mm, that maybe we would have entered at this point if we knew this would have happened. We would have entered at this point and put our stop loss here, right there. You see? Yeah, but remember this was during that week when I was not trading this pair. Yeah, because of the way it was closer to my no, I think I wasn't just trading this pair because of the what made me not trade this pair? Because of the weekly close. It had this indecision clause at the point where the weekly would have gone bullish here, you see? So that's why I avoided this trade that week. And then that's the time price ends up shifting and selling, you see? At the point where I expect price to have a higher potential of going the other way, it's when price gives us a very nice entry. So, my analysis for this week was simply to wait for price to come back here upon this Monday open. And you can clearly see price didn't do that. So this trade is gone in the water. Same with USD. Same with USD US Euro CHF. I was looking for sales, and I remember telling you guys on Sunday that this pair, there is a very high chance the day will be taken out here. But I just left it just for the sake of making this 5. And I said, okay, let me try to do the same thing we were expecting in GBP USD. If you remember, the weekly was at its edge of shifting, and the daily was also bearish. So the thing is, we wanted the daily to shift so we can buy, right? So I tried to say, okay, let's see if we do the same thing, if price will still respect the level. And what price ended up doing was what? Price ended up buying more, you see? Ended up buying more. So this should show you that you should always stick to your plan, you see? Because if we use the GBP USD risk, we took that buy. And yes, price played out, reached our take profit. And then the same thing happens here. We try to do the same thing to just because we've seen this happen. Then we experience a loss, would blame ourselves, you see? Because we're only trading based off the experience that for GBP USD it played out, you see? So that's why you stick to your plan. Sometimes the markets will trick you. The things that you don't do will happen and it will make you feel left out. And you say, why am I just holding my hands? No, you're not holding your hands, you're holding your strategy. Like in this trade, you question yourself, why am I so patient? You see? Here, this is the same thing that happened in USD and GBP USD and AUD NZD. When price was at its peak of shifting, price sold. When price was at its peak of shifting, going bearish, price bought. You see? So let's say this happens twice. Then the third time I see this and try to do the same thing, and then price actually breaks. You see, I won't blame these two pairs, I'll blame myself because I'm going against my plan just because I've seen two things go the opposite direction of my plan. You see? Mm-hmm. So um that's the that's the beauty of it. We just stick to it, you know. Sometimes it won't play out. But I've noticed, I think that's how most of these pairs are now moving. Price is going at the last edge, then shifting. Look at this pair also. Um, Look at how close this is. Look at how close this is from price going bullish on the weekly time frame. Look at this. Twice rejected. And then the third one, when either price can break above and break below. And look at this, the daily is also bullish, meaning price can easily, this is Friday, this was Monday, and price ends up closing at this level. Mm, Meaning price can easily buy on the Monday. And it bought by just didn't continue buying. So now you now question yourself, why is price in the moment doing this, where it targets the point where it has to shift and then now just dramatically goes the other direction? Is it? And now it's back in the trading zone. And all you need is price to retest this level that led to the break. But again, you can see how price has sold, making again no room for a retest, which is what this is what's also shocking me, you see. So now it's leaving us with the hope of price to make a lower low so it can shift and then come back here, and then we can hope for price to go bullish, bearish, and then sell. You see? So price is just moving funny. So that's what I'm trying to just study now. I'm not just switching, okay, whenever price is at, as long as it's bearish, even if it's at the last edge of going bullish, I'll take the sell. I'm trying to see first how price is moving before we actually adapt or consider such things, you see, because it can just be in a moment, and the moment I try to do it, that's when I get flanked out, you see. So next thing is NCD card. Oh no, I didn't do ADJPY. I was looking for sales, and price has disappointed us. It's almost it's going up. So you can see that this week already I only have AD card and NZD card. All these other three are gone. And if you remember very well, before I added any pair, this is how it was. And this is what I was saying. I can only trade two pairs. I don't know if it is AUD, NZD, or AUD card that was here, but I knew I can only trade two because I saw how the market was looking. So you can see, uh, this is AUD card now. Price going bullish today. Oh no, on the daily time frame, it might go bullish here, but the weekly is still bearish. But you can see how much the daily time frame at volume. So the only thing is when it breaks above uh what's going on here? Our buying point will be this point here. Okay, but first we see how the weekly close because this can easily change. USD price broke above now. Uh, it broke above the lower high, lower low. It broke above and it only rejected here. So I'm trying to see if price can close above this level. Then we can see if we can actually buy here next week. If not, then I'm not sure. GBP USD uh uh from this time we got a nice strike. Mm, if price wants to buy, I think might maybe wait for a break above here and then buy. Yeah. But this price will continue buying until price is at this level. Um, But imagine all this started at a point where price was almost going bearish. And you would wonder how. Finally, USD CAD is having a retest. And you see why I never liked this retest here. I knew this point has no, yes, it's a OG level, but it's this level here that led to the all these enormous buys. So price is likely to come back here. Okay. Who knows? Maybe this is the next trade we might take again. GP card finally price is retesting at my level. But I just hope this time it doesn't do what it did, whereby it retests and the same week starts buying. This time price will just stay here. So we can benefit from the buy next week. Eurocard, like I told you, be patient. And this is what price did. It's now bearish, very much bearish. But let's see how the weekly is out then. But the weekly is very much bullish. We're just at this other. This is just another. I just remembered something fun. Yeah, but this is another uh OG level on the weekly time frame, and it's a very solid one. So we can see if price can try to make a lower low on the daily, lower high, and shift. So what I can tell you is as long as we are at this point, we are within this level, we can still buy. You just have to wait for at which point will the daily go bullish. That's all. Okay. But let it, you see what, if price comes back here, I swear, price can come back here. The same thing that happened, and then do the same one again and buy. And if this happens, then I think we'll now know that this is how the markets are moving just currently. So I'm just trying to observe this. USD JPY. My pair hasn't yet retested. Euro USD, been waiting for this retest the longest. We have passed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 trading days for us to get this retest. But we haven't gotten any. In short, price has just been within this range. That's all. So unless price breaks above, then we can say we've made progress. Euro GBP, there's nothing yet interesting in this pair. Uh, yeah. The daily problem is even the daily is way far-fetched, so makes things a bit easy harder. But let's see what price does when it's at this point. Or at this point. Um, I think what we can do is if you look at this level, mm, this is an OG level. So we can see how price reacts at this point in the daily time frame also. But um just observing more. Wow. AUD imagine if we can only have a shift here. That's so if or at least if this was a lower low, lower high, lower high, lower low, this would have been very much incredible. Now I can only buy the moment price breaks above this level because we are still bullish. Excuse. Okay. And even if when price was at this level here, you can see that, yeah, it had the trade chance here. Can see the break, retest, engulfing. Can enter along there, put your stop here. Uh, but this is you trading based off the daily being bearish, and this is where the daily will go bullish. So it's a very nice risk B trade, but I only take A setups. Okay. uh, but I've tried taking B setups and I've lost more money, guys, more. So mm, we're just sticking to this boring phase. Trust me to end. Mm, oh, my favorite is buying now. And when it comes back here, I'll see if I can join in the buy. This is one of the pairs that follows my strategy to the fullest. You see what will happen when price is at this level. Mm, this is Bitcoin. Mm, the weekly is still bearish. The daily is now bullish. Uh, Maybe we can check some leap of faith. What do you think, guys? What do you think, guys, at this point? What do you think, guys? Mm, we wait for price to come back here and take that leap of faith. What do you think, guys? No, don't do that. ZAR USD, price is bearish. Uh, and maybe since it's at this level, you can try to see him. Okay, maybe since the 30 minutes are shifted, you can wait for price, come back here, and then you can sell up to here. I don't know, but okay. Thank you, guys. I'll see you at 10 p.m. so we can have a close. But enjoy your afternoon if you're in the US, evening if you're in London, or anywhere you are, just enjoy your day. Thank you.